Okay, the St. George Temple. A lot of meeting here. I came around the corner from Mesquite and I saw the snowy mountains and this beautiful temple. And remembered that Brigham Young would come down here in the winters to get away from the snow in Salt Lake. It's going to be snow tonight in Salt Lake. I'm headed that way, so I just thought I got to shoot a video here. So I am. Judgment. So many people judge just based on the tiniest pieces of information. So, for instance, there's so much history behind this temple. When Joseph Smith originally introduced the temple ceremony, it was about 8 hours long. And I don't think it had ever been officially written down. And Brigham Young, before he passed away, used to come down here, I think just about every winter. He had his secretary write down the whole temple ceremony. It was back in the 1870s. And so inside that temple, which I've been through the endowment here, and those that respect the endowment, or even the Masons that respect their covenants that they make, there's tons of similarities between the both. Joe Smith was a 33rd degree Mason before he introduced the temple ceremony. So people feel he borrowed or stole it or whatever. And there's a whole bunch of history behind that. And part of the history is that inside that temple there's a mural of the Founding Fathers. Yeah, there's a mural of the Founding Fathers inside that beautiful temple. And the story behind that is that the Founding Fathers came in vision and asked for their temple work to be done. Okay, that'll blow away 95% of my subs, but hey, why not know history and different cultures and what's going on? And so the temple work of the Founding Fathers was done in that temple right there, the St. George Temple. I've been in there, seen the mural. It's a beautiful mural. I've been through the ceremony, albeit, a few years ago, and it's different than when Brigham Young wrote it down. But this is pioneer territory, man. These are pioneers. Beautiful grandma, just a tall, beautiful blonde grandma, just walked up and I started talking to her from Northern Europe. I mean, a total transplant from the Rocky Mountains. Northern Europeans came here. So much going on. So don't be quick to just discount Masons or Mormons or whatever. There's all kinds of different Mormons. There's Mormons that think Brzezinski's the man. He's got the agenda. There's Mormons that think that Cleon Skousen was great. There's Mormons that think that Cleon Skousen is too controversial. There's Mormons that didn't like President Benson at all. And there's Mormons that loved President Benson. So there's a whole different spectrum of people that have attended this church, think about it, all kinds of things. Let alone watching TV, Big Love had its finale. There's a show up out of Lehi, Utah, which is not far from where I live, Sister Wives. And that's all about, back to the ways the pioneer lives marriage. 5% of the church, but yeah, pioneers back in the day, how they lived marriage. So very interesting to live here in Utah, and very interesting to be here at this beautiful St. George Temple. So, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous temple grounds. Headed back for the snow in Salt Lake City. I love history, I love the present, and love the future. In fact, that's how God thinks. He thinks in terms of the present, the future, and the past, all simultaneously. So I think that's a pretty cool way to think. Ciao.